Hey guys, welcome to this week's Wednesday webinars. My name is John and I'm going to go over everything you need to know about inventory. So if you need a refresher course on how to upload your inventory, or if this is your first time uploading inventory to NuOrder, I'm going to go over some topics here today that will cover basically everything you need to know, including how to fill out inventory templates, an overview of WIP or work in process inventory, how to upload your inventory file, how to check for errors, as well as common errors, how to fix them, and best practice for loading inventory. So the first point here, how to fill out inventory templates. I have this template in front of me here in the vertical format. The headers are style number, season, color, size, quantity, date, and warehouse. And so these are the required fields if you're uploading your inventory with multiple warehouses. If you're uploading inventory without warehouses, the style number, season, color, size, quantity, and date are required. However, you can omit the warehouse column here. The style number, season, color, size, quantity, date information, and warehouse information should appear in this template exactly as it does in your product data. And so if your style number here is 123-PLO-002, it should be identical to how it's displayed in your product data in NuOrder. And so if there are dashes here in your product data, there should be dashes here in your inventory data as well. Regarding WIP inventory, in order to designate a style for future inventory or WIP inventory, you'll want to input a future date here under the date field, and that will allow our system to recognize that WIP inventory of the dates that you provided. You can also upload inventory with just a UPC header, quantity, and date, and the optional warehouse field if you are submitting inventory with the warehouse. The UPC field you do not want to include with the style number, season, color, size combination, however, as that may cause issues. So that's best practice to do either or with the style number, season, color, size, or the UPC, quantity, date. So the dates here, if you are inputting current stock on hand, you want to enter immediate or at once under the date field here. For future arrivals or replenishments, which will be your WIP inventory, you want to enter the future date here. So as you can see here in the example, we have October 14th, 2017 and December 28th, 2017. And if you want to allow for unlimited future booking, you want to just enter pre-book, or if you're setting up pre-book inventory. So there's a couple things that I wanted to clarify here listed under our keys to a successful upload. First, you want to make sure that you're including all SKUs, dates, and warehouses within one file, or you can also include the style number, season, color, size. You also want to make sure that you're aware that once an inventory file is processed, all the existing inventory data for those products will be wiped and replaced with that new data. Lastly, you also want to know that if a style is fully omitted from the inventory upload file, it's going to retain its existing inventory data. And so whatever that you had previously existing prior to your upload will be retained for those products if they are not included in your inventory upload file. Okay, so moving on to how to upload your inventory data file. Here, as you can see in front of us now, is the admin section of NuOrder. If you go to the settings and brand admin, this is under the inventory section. Here is where you can upload your new inventory data files. You can drag and drop them here into this box. And so the accepted file types that we have here are XLSX, XLS, CSV, or TXT, tab delimited only. Regarding best practices here, typically we recommend using CSV files as they're smaller files, and XLSX files are not recommended for large data sets. There are a few reminders here that are helpful when you're uploading your inventory data file. I just want to quickly touch base on all of them. So you want to make sure you're including all of your WIP dates for a single product within the file. Any products omitted from your file will not be updated, which I mentioned previously. You want to remove any blank or divider rows, as that will cause errors with your upload. And so if you have any blank rows, make sure that those are deleted from your file. And so not just clear it, but delete those rows. You want to clear all formatting, borders, and shading from your file. And you want to make sure that you're loading only one worksheet from your file. And so you don't want to have the multiple tabs at the bottom filled out. You just want to be uploading one worksheet from your data file here. If you want to make any changes to your inventory data, you can scroll down here under that same inventory tab in the admin section. And you can go down to this download section and you can download your inventory data in vertical format or horizontal format. So the differences between these are for vertical format, it's going to list out all of your products as an individual row. And for horizontal format, it's going to list all the sizes for each product concurrently in the same row. And so it may look like there are a lot less rows with the horizontal format. However, it'll be broken out into each individual size. We typically recommend doing vertical format, as that's best practice here for NuORDER and allows you to minimize errors when uploading inventory. So the next point here I wanted to cover is to understand how to check for errors with your inventory data uploads. And so anytime you're dragging and dropping a file here, the system is going to return either a success message if your load was successful or an error message. These error messages also tell you which items in the inventory data upload received an error and what the exact error was. And so you can use this to troubleshoot any items that are giving you issues on your data load. And also it will help you kind of understand what the best ways to have a successful inventory upload will be. And so this is going to be very helpful for you. Some common errors to look out for are the format of your date. So the date field in NuORDER has to be in month / day / year format. And you also want to make sure that all of your required fields are complete and there's no missing data. And so blank rows or blank cells in any of those fields will also return errors. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Wednesday webinar. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our fantastic customer support team at heroes@nuorder.com. And we look forward to having you join us next time.